has to be Tusker.
All right, so this is also a good format.
We'll draft this and then we'll redo. I just did this out of habit.
Okay, well, Tusker is a good card. I actually know stuff about this format.
Yeah, take a ball. Now we have an actual pick, I think, between
Druid of the Cal versus Rampage.
I think it's Renegade versus Revolution.
I think Revolution is probably the best card in the pack, right?
Which one's Renegade?
Renegade map.
Renegade map.
Oh, I see. I think it's Druid or Chandra's Revolution. I like Druid here.
I don't like Druid of the Cal as much
Druid's
as I would in past formats.
What I like with Druid of the Cal is we cut off green completely from here. We pass that bomb in common, but this one is a really good green card that I'm always happy to play. And this is at the power level that I just want to cut it off.
I just think that Druid is not a good enough card to justify that. I'm so unhappy playing or taking Druid second.
So are you thinking Chandra's Revolution?
I do like Revolution.
I'm thinking Revolution.
I think Red
I
is
do think
strong,
this is one of the best red cards.
I didn't notice because they recently reduced the play point entry for regular drafts from 15 to 12, and I just didn't so I didn't even register that I was in the wrong queue.
God damn it, Josh.
I think we'll do this as we'll draft this. I'll cut out the beginning and then I'll play the games later just for myself.
Makes sense.
Shock, I'm fine with Shock.
Are we still going to warm up our vocal cords doing this?
Yeah, I think we should still.
I think we should talk.
Yeah, we should talk. Yeah.
How much of a signal is Lifecraft Awakening?
Not a signal.
It can be very good.
It can be very good, but people don't treat it as.
I don't treat it as it's very good. And I think other people are on the same boat.
Sure.
So.
I went for the Shock pick.
You got some good stuff. Ooh.
Are we modifying again? We picked a modification earlier.
I think we should take Unbridled Growth.
That's what I was looking at.
I agree.
Too. This card is good.
I think Infiltrate is the best card in this pack.
I agree.
I agree. Yes, Unbridled Growth. This goes with what we're doing though right now.
It
Yeah.
doesn't go with what
And
we're doing.
Infiltrator's the only white card, which is awkward.
Oh right. I mean, I don't take a ton of stock in that. What's the missing uncommon here? I can't remember, but I don't know if you know. But on Moto, the list of uncommons is just a running list.
Pull it up.
And you take... Nah, let's not do that for now. But it's just a running list of uncommons, and they just pick 3 in order.
What?
For the pack.
That's disgusting.
And so, Ridgescale Tusker and Molfus Squad are almost always together.
Yeah, and I always see the 2 blue uncommons.
Yes,
I hate
the 2
that.
blue, yeah.
That's so bad.
How is that allowed?
Moto.
I want to take the Crusher. If you say Hinterland Drake, I'm probably going to punch you in the face.
I'm off that. I was actually looking at Unbridled Growth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a better signal to take the Unbridled Growth.
To me, this is just a free card. It's just not...
Honestly, I would take Implement over Unbridled Growth here.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But I would take Crusher over all of those.
Because we're probably not improvising, right? And Unbridled Growth is, it fixes...
We might not be improvising, we don't know.
It could be like green, red, blue.
It fixes and
But
it enables all the Lifecraft calories that we're going to get in pack 2.
We're going to get, I think we're going to get plenty of those. If, plenty of Unbridled Growths or fixing if we really, really want it. But Implement is just a unique card that sometimes you really need it. And now that we see an Aether Chaser...
I like how we steered out of green a bit. I'll put this in the sideboard actually, but I've been a little bit lower on this card recently. To me, the crew cost is pretty significant, and it's pretty hard to get through with it because if they're able to just chump with a servo, I don't know. I think it's kind of clunky.
I found that there are enough 3-power creatures now in Aether Revolt that it's not as hard to crew a crew 3 vehicle, but I like Aether Chaser a lot more than that.
Yeah. The Abyss is still good.
The Abyss is good.
Oh
man.
My god. Wow.
That's very late.
Well, we've been given a signal.
Yep.
Is there any dissent to this being the best common? I say this every time, but this is the best common, right? I think Aether Chaser.
No, I think Daring
Demolition is
I like Chandra's Revolution a lot.
up there.
Chandra's Revolution is very good. It's really brutal turn 4 on the play.
I kind of like this here. I don't really play this card much, but I think this is the deck where we're...
I think this actually is a deck for it.
Pumping out servos.
Now that we have an Implement, and 2 servo making guys.
All these other cards are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't care about any of these.
Go for Osprey.
I think we should take the bird.
Sure.
I would take the Saliva Requisitioner.
No way.
No.
It's pretty bad.
I'm not playing that card ever. I could play one.
It's
It gets me going though.
it's.
It gets me excited. Like if we get like a bunch of implements, that becomes like implements of Malice or whatever.
There's a plan.
So
No, honestly, I think.
I think we should take the return.
Yeah, actually, I think.
No, I think we should. Oh, what?
Hey, dog.
No, I think we should take. Or should we take the 3/2?
Mike Berry lives through me, and he says that we should take the ATOG. He was so impressed with this last time we drafted.
No,
do have
ATOG is terrible.
Every time I've seen ATOG, it's been bad.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, Drew loves ATOG, so he said don't take it. Oh,
Fen
Fen Hauler.
we might play that.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Although, so my take on black-red in this format, we should take a Precise Strike, is that it wants you to have all these like random artifacts to enable all of your synergies with like Sly Requisitioner and Emerald Gear Smasher and like all these cards that are like ultimately pretty medium. And then you have to end up playing like a bunch of do-nothing artifacts in order for those cards to do anything, and then your deck is just like dirtily.
Too low power level.
But yeah, your power level just ends up being really low. So I don't think that there are like the like really nut payoffs in black-red to justify playing like all these influence.
Interesting.
Ooh, you like Scrap Trawler. I like
I like Reckless Racer.
the uncommons more, yeah.
It depends. We're going to need to get some stuff, and it's going to be harder in red to get the stuff to enable Scrap Trawler.
I like Reckless Racer a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what,
I like Reckless Racer here.
What I was thinking with this is I'm kind of like, my mind's going that we're going to be red black a little bit more likely, and I kind of like being able to just like loop through these implements, and so that just like that has so much value, especially when we're like chipping away at their hand.
It does, but
just using.
I mean, you kind of get a similar effect from Reckless Racer, and you get more off the front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can, since you can rummage with it, so you get kind of like you get the same effect of the implements, which are you're kind of just drawing cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Well,
Vengeful
Rebel's
Rebel.
good.
Wait, so this is the point where we decide which direction we're going. I think we have.
True.
I honestly think we probably have to take a Rebel here, but I'd be up for debate on that.
I was going to try and convince everybody that we were supposed to be red-white going out of pack 1. But I don't know if that still applies with this Vengeful Rebel here.
It's just so good. We already have two. We already have 2 enablers, and like
We're gonna play this Fen Hauler probably.
Yuck.
I think Fen Hauler.
fine.
I think Fen Hauler is bad because you have to decrease the cost by 2 before it's not embarrassing.
I'll take this only if we start taking like implements pretty highly.
I agree. Yeah, that's why I say things like implement of combustion was what we wanted at that point because we were probably going into red, and it synergizes with what red wants to do a lot of the time, and then you get like the off like either green or black revolt stuff.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I'm looking at this, and so like this is a thing to trigger revolt, and if we're having our implements,
And we have Aether Chaser.
I've literally never played this card. I think this is the instance that we want it. There's also these white cards that we could have. We still have these 2 cards on the sideboard, which are both playable.
I'm gonna recommend an Audacious Infiltrator.
I think we should move it away. I think
Yeah.
if we take the Salvager, we end up with the problem that I was talking about, where we have to like play all these implements and like Salvagers like medium, and so if we start treating cards like Salvager as payoffs, I think our deck is just gonna be weak.
That's fair. I think Salvager gets better when you have Aether Chasers already, but that's fine.
I just don't think this is a particularly good card.
It's not particularly good.
And
I can waffle a little bit.
we're seeing white signals anyway, so
Holy
my
shit! I mean, we're taking Hungry
Something's got a
Flames.
wheel.
I agree. I think it's Hungry Flames here. This card's really good.
Well, no one's playing red.
Yeah.
No one has decided to play red.
this is the sickest.
Red is open from both sides.
But now we're going to pass a really good black card, which is fine. Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
guess we did. We did cut pretty well.
Keeps on coming. So, taking the Chandra's Revolution,
It was pretty good.
yeah, I think that was like a pretty pivotal moment.
But we don't have any notes.
Triple Ether Shades here.
Another
We could just.
I think we should take
infiltrator
the
or
infiltrator.
finality.
This is our
Or-
fifth too.
We have so many 1 toughness creatures. If someone plays a puzzle knot against us, we're gonna throw up.
Yeah, but we don't give a shit about servos, which is sweet.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I would take Iron Tread Crusher, but Audacious Infiltrator's fine to me too.
Audacious Infiltrator, aka Progenitus.
Yeah, as we found out.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we didn't find that out last time. I think it just died. As soon as we
It was
played
Progenitus for me the other day.
it.
My opponent played a SRAM's expertise into a Watchful Automaton. I was like, holy shit.
Send.
Okay, we're gonna be pretty
Our deck looks
aggressive.
great.
Yeah, it is really good,
Yep.
but we'll have to be aggressive.
I'm okay with this.
I'm getting a little.
Yeah,
I'm a little uncomfortable now.
I'm
but
very uncomfortable. So like, there's so many ping effects and -1/-1
yeah. Oh yeah.
that we have a pretty severe weakness.
Oh yeah.
Just like laying in people's sideboards.
If
I think
the
it's fine. I think
the forked
People are forced to
the
draft.
forked lightning is going to like own us.
Yeah, there's Chandra's Pyro Helix. There's the Puzzle Knot. There's the black -1/-1.
yeah, but those are all in Kaladesh.
No, the black one is in.
Yeah, Ninth Bridge Prowler.
Yeah, 9th.
Oh, I was thinking make obsolete.
I'm still gonna take it, but like
Oh.
I'm
Yeah, I would take the implement here. I think
Yeah, I don't think we need a
we can't really take
to
the.
an X1,
this doesn't do anything though in our deck right now.
It literal does nothing.
except for our 7/5.
Revolt.
7/5 is the least playable card in our main deck.
Yeah, Gremlin Infestation is a really good sideboard card.
Is there any way we can like protect, have merit to just having this plan of?
Yeah, Precise Strike and Alley Evasion.
I mean,
All right, so this one.
Choose combat.
yeah. I mean, we can go this direction.
I actually like that.
We're gonna. There's gonna be one. Like this is like a 2-1 deck.
Yeah,
because we're gonna get destroyed by something.
I really agree with Wrangle.
I mean, yeah, we're in the Wrangle game now.
Yeah, are we just a Wrangle deck?
I think we should take Bastion and Farseer.
I think I agree.
The 5/4 is stone unplayable.
It's not
I really.
I think it's actually unplayable.
I really disagree with that.
Owen Turtenwald was playing it every turn, every round, and he was like, "This is the best card in my deck." Every time.
5/4? No, there's not even. No, there's no way that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, but Owen
We're gonna
Owen just like says things.
He does say some things. We shouldn't even
See,
be
if we-
drafted as one of the league.
We're not gonna play any of those cards anyway. Take Swamp.
No, you.
No.
Our fool is taking up.
Didn't want to
Basic
pass.
land over Filigree color.
Wanted to keep colorless open. That's what we wanted to do.
I've seen people play this. I don't play it, but
Yeah.
people I respect have played this card.
Did you respect them less after they played
A
it?
little bit. A little bit.
Ooh, Exemplar
wow.
is spicy.
Yeah, that's really good here. So like we have a
Triple either chase
Wow,
or
this
bag.
deck is so weird.
This deck is fucked up.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no reason not to take
The
Exemplar.
thing is, there's decks we lose to.
Another X1.
Oh my god. How many X-Ones can
how many lanes are we playing? Are we playing 15 or 14 lanes?
We're at least 15.
15 because
Yeah,
we don't have any maps.
Showdown.
Yeah.
Fateful Showdown.
No, I
It loots.
refuse.
It pitches all of our lands. We're gonna
Well,
get
how many are we ever going to get flooded?
Well,
with
like this is a
deck?
cathartic reunion deck, and this is the best cathartic reunion in the set.
The thing is, with this card, so we're dumping out our hands turn 1, turn 2, turn
That's true.
3,
Yeah.
and we play 2 cards a turn, so like at turn 4 we'll have like 3 cards in hand. So that's a 4 mana loot, potentially our good cards, and deal 3, which isn't that bad.
I like it over our 8th too.
Yeah,
I guess
actually,
it's fine.
this card's really good. We
I
don't
would play
have-
Thriving Grubs over an Infiltrator.
Is it that much better? Is it actually not?
I think it's the same almost.
it's the same. They're
Because-
both 3X's.
And even like it can't, like Thriving Guys can get chumped by servos.
This provides a little bit of reach, and that's the main.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
Oh, it's creature or player? Oh, okay, I'm in.
Yes.
exactly.
In player.
Wow, oh, baby.
Yeah!
That's insane.
I don't know if
Totally
this I don't think this deck's insane.
I think this deck's totally insane.
I think we have unbeatable like matchups, but we are very vulnerable. to
If someone
this.
plays Thriving Turtle, we're going to lose. Can
That's
you
true.
can you
We-
imagine
we
this
have
is the
combat
deck
tricks.
this is the deck that loses to Thriving Turtle.
We're like the green 1/4.
Yeah, the
Stuff like
High
that.
Spire and Artisan. I mean, we're going to be
Dog.
attacking.
I want to take a 2 here.
Yeah, do we?
I want to take Herald of the Fair.
Me too.
I was going to say that, but then I was going to be very embarrassed that those words left my mouth. So it's strictly
Honestly,
better than
though.
Bastion Enforcer, at least.
Yeah, like we're not going to play any of these twos.
Are we not? I think this.
Trusty Companion would possibly be on the table.
What I
That's
like.
our 8th two.
What I like about this card is that it has like pumped stats for being a 2-drop, and we're going to like turn 4 be playing 2-2-drops most of the time.
I think it's worse than all of our other twos.
I would play it with the other 2s.
All right.
I think we
I
might
like
want
Herald.
I think we might
We're
want
gonna get
Herald.
Herald later. We can just take. We can head
I don't
to
know.
two.
No, this is legit.
I think we need to prioritize threes right
What
now.
was it the same name in Origins? I think we should take both last. Was it the same name in
Yeah, I
Origins?
Same name?
Herald of the Fair?
No, that card is not a reprint.
Wasn't there something that did something in Origins? I was trying to remember the other day. Maybe not.
I guess it's timing here.
Oh, timing's so bad.
What else are we going to pick?
I think it's the pick 2.
It's the most playable card in the pack.
So
This 5/2 is gonna get.
Oh, well, I guess we could take Terror.
what I'm trying to, so I'm thinking this is a sideboard card, but when do we slide? So if they have like a bunch of 1/4s kind of thing, there's 1/4s in this format, and that's
just
what we're
need
weak
to.
to.
High Spire Artisan.
Yeah, I think actually I'd be good.
Taking it against High Spire Artisan.
We might want impeccable timing just because it does have applications against combat
I
tricks.
think we get a terror in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
This card's just way better. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put this
Yeah.
I guess.
It
Wayward
could be
Giant.
any of these two.
Actually, Wayward Giant.
I don't want to play 5-drops. I want to play 0 5-drops in this deck.
Just the one. Just the 1/5.
I think we could. I mean, we could probably use something evasive. The 2/3 isn't really doing anything for us.
It does synergize with Aether Chaser.
I guess that's
It's not
true.
bad with Aether Chaser.
We have 3 Aether Chasers, a Implement, and an Implement rather.
I hate playing 5-drops in 16 land decks, and I think this card's pretty good because it's an energy producer, or like it uses our energy to get these cards that are normally.
I agree. Yeah, I like
Alright.
the 3/4 better.
I don't know. I like the 5-drop.
I think this is pretty good stats.
Are we playing this break?
There, we got our Terror of the Fair
Actually, I
guys.
don't know.
We got there. We've got there.
I don't think we play.
Yeah, terror.
My experience with 5-drops in this deck is that, like,
Torch
you
Gauntlet.
you get stonewalled, like, eventually. It's really hard to push through with, like, actual early drops. And, like, I'm usually playing 16 lands. I played 16 lands in, like, 3 5-drops
Can I get
in
into
this format, and I think it's fine.
Sick with Aether Chaser, sick with our
We all-
first strike.
We do only have 15 creatures, and we
This
have.
card's way better, but this card does do things that
We don't have the
that
synergy
needs.
mechanic. We have some synergy. We can make two energy with some partners.
Make extra servos.
I think Torch Gauntlet's medium in our deck.
I actually like this.
I love Torch Gauntlet.
Jeez.
There's another card that is good against this Tasseled Dromedary.
Then we can hate draft those.
We should hate the Marauder.
I'm down for that.
Marines and Marauders. This deck, I think this deck could easily go 0-2.
0-2. Wow.
If we're weak to something, we lose to it.
Yeah. We could also just destroy our opponent on turn 5.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Our deck is very consistent. Not taking the 5 was very disciplined.
It's consistent, but not really high power level.
I think it's
Pretty high power level. I just think that we'll win very hard and we'll lose. And I think it's kind of even in the percentage that we win and lose.
It's
in
in
our
our
favor
favor for the collection.
For
You want
sure.
that? This is
I
your,
don't
this is your.
care.
What do you
Take
mean?
the
There's
foil.
nothing else.
It's
Foils are
What is that? Wow.
Oh, should we think of our
massive
Should we think of
disrespect
our
to
Dara
Josh.
Express?
I would take our
You need to
Express.
for us.
I think it's really
Wait,
close.
what are you talking about?
Or are we actually going to play Eternal Hawk?
It's pretty good.
Okay, let's do
Are we
that.
going to play it?
Because we could
It's pretty
consider sideboard Ardara Express against decks without hard removal. Like red decks, it's pretty good against.
So do you know Peter King?
I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like top of the board.
He had like 40 or 50 trophies for Kaladesh.
And I talked to him about this, at least Kaladesh, and he liked Hawk.
Okay.
I think it's good reach.
It is
Our deck
really
has-
good
Our
reach.
deck has reach issues.
Yeah, so we like play something turn 2. We get in for a little bit. Play a 3-drop, 2 drops, one of them an Eddy Trail, and then get like that last little burst.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some like Sean's Revolution or whatnot. Maybe Wrangle mainboard?
Over Breaker. Breaker's really bad in our deck.
Sure. I actually think that's.
I love tapping towards
Well, now we're down to 24 spells.
Well, yeah, we're going to play Wrangle.
So, are we gonna play 15 lands?
Yeah, we're playing 15 lands, definitely.
Yeah.
If we
I
draw
never do that
5 lands in this deck,
I mean,
it's kind of a disaster.
Now you take the non-basic.
Well, that card owns. Oh no, that's not the one that owns us. Never mind.
And I mean, it does own us. Like it trades with Infiltrator.
Gains life too.
Here's our second terror.
We wield the terror we almost took. We wield it last pick.
This deck's fun.
This deck's great. I would be ecstatic to draft this deck.
I would be.
I think it's pretty
fun.
greedy.
I
I
would
think it
not-
has really serious.
I would not at all be ecstatic to have this.
I think it has really serious reach issues.
I would.
We're playing Wrangle.
Which
You need more.
We are playing Wrangle. That is
can't
true.
hit Lifecraft
I
Cavalry.
do see.
Well, it can. If it's not revolted.
Sure.
Which I don't. It's pretty hard to revolt versus this deck.
All right. Well. Wait. What? Why do people? I don't understand on
I
Moto
know,
why people take so long.
On the last
All right. How many? What's our land split going to be? It looks close
8-7
to
in
15.
favor of planes.
Yeah.
8-7 planes. Yes. Our error.
Sounds good.
8-7. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I feel gross about that too.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll put lands in this deck. This is what we're going to play. Someone will be back for the games later.
Somebody. Maybe just draw.